Hello everyone, this is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. Today I want to chat with you guys about 10 mistakes I was still making at the grocery store, which I know was costing me some money. Let's get started and talk about it. The first one's kind of important. I mostly shop at Aldi, and I save a lot of money doing that. Unfortunately, I can't get all my products there, but I would see loss leader items at other grocery stores. So I would end up doing all my grocery shopping there. The problem is all the other items were $1 or $1.50, $2 higher, so I ended up not saving any money by buying loss leader items. So the best thing to do is if I find something that I really like that I think is a good deal, just buy the loss leader items there. So that was my first mistake, but I pulled the reins in on that. Number two, sometimes just simply buying too much. And I'm not doing that anymore either, because it's great to have a stockpile, but we want to make sure not to have food waste. Number three, buying things just because it's on sale or clearance. I have improved on that, but I do tend to gravitate towards things I deem a good sale. Number four, buying specialty ingredients. I have really improved on this one though, but I still sometimes want the ease and convenience of buying a special ingredient. But I'm going to tell you two areas I've improved. This last week, I needed baking mix. I didn't want to spend $6 for a box of baking mix. I watched a recipe on YouTube. I love YouTube, and I learned to make it myself. I figured it out to cost about $1.25 to make it versus paying almost $6 to buy it. Another thing, I needed buttermilk for another recipe. I made it myself and saved money that way. Occasionally, I'll need a specialty spice, but what I end up doing is I end up looking for substitutions and do that instead. So I have improved on that, but that is a mistake that I was making even this year. Okay, number five, I've only done this a few times, but instead of using my calculator, adding things up in my head, but then I lose track and I end up always being surprised at the register. Number six, and this is an important one. And I'm going to put 6 and 7 together. Not looking at the top and bottom of the shelf and just having a habit, and this is number 7, having a habit of always buying the same things. And what I mean by that is instead of opening my horizons and looking all around me, the top shelf, the bottom shelf, going to different areas in the store maybe I haven't been, because trying new products could end up saving us money instead of just buying things as a habit. So opening our horizons, basically. Number 8, this is huge, not adding up tax. We have tax on food here, and so I might not add up tax, and then when I get to the register, I might have a $100 bill, and they're like, oh, 102. I end up having to put an item back because I'm not going to, charge that $2. And so I have to make sure to add a little extra when I'm using my calculator in the store. So we are taxed on food in Texas, so I have to be aware of that. Number 9, and this is huge for me. I still don't know what a good deal is sometimes. And sometimes I can get tricked by sales just because I think it's a sale or I see a sign it's a good deal. But if you look really close down in the bottom corner, it'll say save 50 cents. And I'm not saying that, hey, at least it's on sale, but you might think, oh my gosh, you know what? FOMO, fear of missing out. This is the most fabulous deal. It won't be here in the next hour unless I buy it now. And a lot of times that is not the case. To be honest, there might be some great deals out there, but since inflation, there is not as many. And so I honestly, that's why I'm saving so much money, because nothing creates urgency for me to buy it unless I really need it. Okay. Number 10, this is a big one, and I have not been doing this recently. Buying produce out of season. Example, I love blackberries. I bought some and they were just not sweet at all. So waiting until something is in season or buying frozen berries instead. I want to hear from you. Are there still mistakes you can kind of see yourself making at the store? Every small little improvement could save us big over time. I want to hear from you in the comments below. How are you saving money on groceries? That's all I have to say for now. I love you, I appreciate you, and I sure hope to see you on tomorrow morning's video. Bye-bye now.